Hey guys, welcome to today's video where I will be presenting to you the top 10 most beautiful women of the Star Wars galaxy. There are so many beautiful women who occupy the galaxy and fulfill very important and influential roles. And there are many eye candy who cause our hearts to skip a beat when we look at them. But I managed to narrow it down to 10, so it was a pretty tough task. But anywho, let's jump right into the video where I will rank the top 10 picks. Ranking in at number 10 we have Padme Amidala, most widely known as a senator who represented the people of Naboo during the final years of the Galactic Republic, and also through her marriage to the extraordinarily talented and skillful Jedi Knight turned Sith, Anakin Skywalker. Padme proves that beauty and brains aren't two mutually exclusive things. I mean, her decision to cast a vote of no confidence against Finis Valorum in Episode 1 did enable Palpatine, otherwise known as Darth Sidious, to become the Supreme Chancellor and wrangle unrivaled power over the Senate, but that's a topic for another day. Throughout her time in Star Wars, Padme donned some very beautiful gowns that complemented her silky luscious brunette locks and chocolate hazel-colored eyes that stare through your soul and make your heart melt like butter. Doesn't she look beautiful in these photos? Certainly deserving herself a place in this top 10 list. Next! Ranking in at number 9 we have Senator Tora. Tora was a female Psi-Meridian senator in the Galactic Senate during the final decades of the Galactic Republic. She was most notably present in the Senate along with her aide Leonard Sesmer, within the Senate building on the planet Coruscant, when Queen Padme Amidala of the planet Naboo addressed the Senate to resolve the Trade Federation's invasion of her home world. Donning some very elegant clothes throughout her time, such as the one you see in this photo, which really complements her larger frame, Senator Tora has beautiful, soft, furry skin, which looks really nice to pat. Having a large mouth, she is capable of a beaming smile that could light up any room she walks into, which is bound to have given her many advantages in Senate negotiations. Her ruby red eyes cause those around her to blush, and the fluffy tassels on her chin showcase her power and authority. All of these aspects is what gives Senator Tora a strong number 9 in this list. If Senator Tora knew how much I thought of her, I would be very embarrassed. Next! Ranking in at number 8 we have the beautiful Shumai. Yes, Shumai is a popular known Chinese dumpling, but it is also a beautiful woman of the galaxy known for her elegance and sophistication. Shumai was a female Gossam who served as Presidente of the Commerce Guild during the final years of the Galactic Republic. During the Separatist crisis, she attended a meeting with Count Dooku and the heads of other noted corporate holdings on Geonosis to discuss joining the Confederacy of Independent Systems. Shumai ultimately pledged the forces of the Commerce Guild to the Separatist cause and gained a seat in the Separatist Council as a result. Yes, she was a determined negotiator and highly influential, but I suspect her exotic beauty and love for all things gold and shiny, as evidenced by many of her fashion choices, would have gained favor in the eyes of other members of the Separatist Council, such as Wat Tambor and Ponu Do. Sadly, she was killed by Anakin Skywalker on Mustafar in Episode 3, following the end of the Clone Wars. It behooves me as to why Anakin didn't spare her life as she cowered in fear and vulnerability in the conference room with Wat Tambor. It just shows that beauty isn't everything, I guess. Next! Ranking in at number 7 we have the somewhat more, how should I say, loose-less-promiscuous character of Asajj Ventress, whom I might not agree with morally, but her physical beauty is undeniable. Am I right or am I right? Asajj Ventress was a Dathomiridian female who at various points throughout her life was a slave, a Jedi Padawan, an assassin of the Sith, and bounty hunter. Towards the end of the Clone Wars, she encountered Quinlan Vos, a Jedi Master tasked with assassinating Count Dooku to end the war. And I think Master Vos would agree with Ventress's number 7 ranking in this list, because the two fell in love, ultimately causing Ventress to sacrifice her life for him when Count Dooku attempted to kill Vos with Force Lightning. This clone got a big dose of her provocative behavior during the Clone Wars, that's for sure. Take a look at this. Next, ranking in at number 6, we have Eusur Estorni. Big bulging eyes, naturally plump lips that have not benefited from Botox, a jawline that could slice down a tree for the logging industry. Estorni was a member of the Galactic Senate and one of the many thousands of mourners to attend the funeral of Senator Padme Amidala. This shows she has a heart of compassion, which sadly lacks in a lot of today's girls who only want the bad boys. She also has a bit of a hippie streak in her, with her beautiful off-white dreadlocks which complement her pale yellow-green skin. Yar, dude! Throw up a shocker in the comment section for the dreads, dude! She is definitely deserving of a number 6 ranking in this list. With her beauty, she might just be the primary reason for global warming. Next, ranking in at number 5, we have Griotrah, the female Rodian who worked as a singer and dancer for the Max Rebo Band. 4 years after the Battle of Yavin, she and the rest of the Max Rebo Band performed for Jabba the Hutt at his palace on the planet Tatooine. When looking at her, it's hard not to see why she made it at number 5. Boasting a shiny green complexion inherent to the Rodians, she dons a thick patch of eye-catching orange hair, eyes that you could get lost in searching, and she knows how to make a statement with the orange crest and gold jewelry she so often wears. Is it getting hot in here, or is it just me? Jokes aside, you know what's awesome, Griotrah? Chocolate cake. Oh, and your face. Next. Ranking in at number 4, we have Karina the Great. Now, let me explain. Not widely known as a woman of power and beauty, Karina the Great is a dark horse in this top 10. The Geonosian Queen of Geonosis, and an ally of the Confederacy of Independent Systems, she served as the queen and the secret leader of the Starwars Hive during the Clone Wars. Karina ruled over Geonosis and her hive from beneath the Progate Temple and laid many eggs, which boosted the population of Geonosis and made it the influential powerhouse we now see today. Not only is she a woman of great achievement, she is also a woman of immense exotic beauty. Clad in intricately constructed golden armor and a fine imprinted skirt, she is a woman of influence that defies traditional beauty standards within the universe. Careful, don't let your mother find these photos of her in your room. She will think you just bought the latest edition of a Playboy magazine. Look at this Queen Karina photo shoot. Queen Karina, you would be the only person I'd trust with my passwords. I'm not going to give them to you, but if you happen to find them out, I probably wouldn't change them. Next! Ranking in at number 3, we have Asajj Snootles. Asajj Snootles, also known as Miss Snooty, was a female Polarik singer and I regret to say part-time bounty hunter. But despite her criminal record, she is also a lady of beauty, class, and sophistication. She is also an incredible singer who can hit any note and make Mariah Carey regret ever entering the music business. Asajj Snootles is a very successful vocalist for the Max Rebo Band and has produced so many much-loved hits. It isn't just her musical numbers that manage to charm, it's also her rosy red lips which have gained affection from some of the galaxy's most powerful, such as that of Zero the Hutt, whom she shared a brief relationship with. However, the feelings weren't mutual between the two, because Zero the Hutt was subsequently killed by Asajj Snootles. Despite her baggage, Asajj Snootles and her smooth, spotted skin and long, charming snout managed to wrangle herself into this top 10 list. Asajj Snootles, you may not be really ridiculously good looking, but you're pretty darn close. Next we have the WA-7 waitress droid used in Dex's Diner on Coruscant. She is also known by her name Flo. Dex's Diner is a small eatery in an industrial area on the planet Coruscant. The diner is operated by Dexter Jetster. Dexter worked as a cook and employed 2 waitresses, Hermione Bagwell and the beautiful Flo. It was shortly before the Clone Wars that Jedi Knight Obi-Wan Kenobi came to Dexter's diner to see if Dexter could identify a poisoned dart. In this exchange, the classy, elegant, and polite Flo offered great service to Obi-Wan and made him feel so welcomed in the diner.
Someone to see you, honey! Jedi by the looks of him.
Obi-Wan!
You want a cup of Java juice?
Oh, yes, thank you.
From Tora, beyond the outer rim.
Can you tell me where it came from? Thank you.
This baby belongs to them cloners.
Her voice is clear and intellectually sweet. She has a beautiful red paint job contrasted with the metallic silver that catches the attention of all those who walk by her. With shiny yellow eyes, she will stare you down and make you feel like you're the only person in the world who exists. She is truly deserving of the second ranking within the galaxy's top 10 most beautiful women. WA7 Waitress Droid, also known as Flo. In terms of Nintendo 64 games, I would definitely consider you to be the Mario Kart of the group. Nothing beats Mario Kart, except one other person in our top 10 list. Next! Last but not least, and ranking in at number 1, we have the one and only Yoda. Whether it be her freshly shampooed looking ginger locks, her glowing green complexion, her finely manicured toes, or that infatuating look of wisdom we all know and love, Yoda definitely is the number 1 most beautiful woman in the Star Wars galaxy. Yoda was a force-sensitive being of the same kind as Master Yoda. She was a Jedi Master and member of the Jedi High Council. Yoda was highly sought after for her great wisdom, but she is also known for her quietness, patience, and kindness. Her greeny gold eyes tie delicate knots in your stomach. With such a beautiful lady on the Jedi High Council, you wouldn't be blamed for thinking how they could get any work done because she would be such a distraction. You don't want to mess with her though, because she is very skilled and little known in deadly Jedi powers that will have you hesitant to initiate that first move. Yoda, in a galaxy full of ladybugs, you are the tiger. Yeah, you're that much better than everyone else. So there you have it, the top 10 most beautiful women in the Star Wars galaxy. Let me know if you disagree or agree with my choices in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this video and keep your eyes peeled for more content. So yeah, stay tuned guys, be happy.
Missions. We lost the transmissions. We lost the transmissions. We lost the transmissions.